Capricorn, welcome back to your collective love reading. This is going to take you from end of maple syrup, and I've just seen the Canadian flag. Can't quite get the words out there. Great sign. Your spirit's coming in really strongly. Doesn't matter if that doesn't apply to you, just let it go. Remember, it's not a personal reading, but you can reach out if you do want a personal reading. We can get that arranged if that's what you're after. So this is going to run from end of April, early May. Going to take you to mid-June as well. Remember though, as I've said before, I'm sure other readers have said, you're all on different timelines. So it's about I'm hearing some type of ill health. There's a wanting to move forward, a wanting a progression to get to your happy ever after, whatever that Ten of Cups is for you. But you're struggling getting there at the moment. It's as if there's others, I'm hearing hindrances that are holding you back. I keep getting a bloody hell type of doom feeling. Mistakes have been made in a past life. A devil type energy, kind of combined with a tower energy as well. Let's see where it takes us though. What can you give me please, Spirit? How do you see Capricorn coming into the reading? What have you got for me? Nine of Swords. There's that stress. I'm telling you, I'll neaten them for you shortly, guys. How did your party? How do they view you at present? Holding back. Real resistance there. Maybe that you are being held back by your emotions. Is a Pisces energy, which is about the emotions. Or it could be that you've got ailments, I'm hearing. Something wrong with you at present, physically, maybe emotionally, or it's taking you down, you feel, emotionally. And that's where the hell it's coming in. There's a strong scorpionic vibe as well. That doesn't mean to say that Scorpios are linked to hell, but there's a death card energy, but we are going into the full moon in Scorpio, possibly be over about the next week. So that's energy to take into account as well. What's gone down in the recent past between Capricorn and their party, please, Spirit? What can you give me for the recent past? Triggering. There has been a triggering. What's going down between both parties as of present? What can you give me, please, Spirit? The World card. Maybe you have got a goal that you want to reach, or you and your party want to reach, or you've called it quits. There's an ending here, there's a transition in here, and I feel it's going to be round about the 6th. What's going on for your party as of this moment that apparently you're not aware of? I mean, there's something they're not communicating, wanting to think about, just not wanting to go there. Doesn't mean to say it's going to be ultimately. They're needing time out. I'm channeling that energy through really strongly. Your party, how do they feel towards you at the moment? Well, they're making, I'm hearing things difficult for themselves. It can be that they're trying to motivate themselves, but it feels a little bit awkward for them. But I'm hearing it's like a self-sabotaging type energy. Your party, their fears, anxieties and concerns, the happy ever after. I mean, really? That was brought up at the beginning of the reading, if I remember correctly. Your party's plan of action when it comes to the connection with yourself, or they're needing to talk to you. There's going to be a reaching out. Then again, this gentleman that's over here, that doesn't have to be them. That can be you reaching out to them. And you can see the lady here. She's in the High Priestess gown. High Priestess doesn't need to talk. She's silent. She's got that inner knowing within, the insight. Maybe that they're reaching out to you, or you're reaching out to them, sorry. And they're not willing to communicate. But I'm also hearing as well, hard to get. Playing hard to get. And over the next 8 to 12 weeks, what will unfold between both parties? Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. I'm getting an energy of, I just don't get it. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Oh my God, what have we got here? Knight of Cups. It's a very wishy-washy type energy I'm feeling. This Knight of Cups can be a charmer. Can be somebody that rides in, kind of tells you what you want to hear, gets a bit dreamlike with you, maybe comes on a bit heavy at the beginning, maybe one day just gets up and doesn't want it anymore. It's that type of energy. Knight of Cups as well can be read as Aquarius, Pisces. I am sensing a strong Pisces coming into the reading. I'm not sure if I said that at the beginning. Again, I'm hearing wishy-washy. And it's funny, the deck I've been guided towards, because it's the Desperate Housewives tarot deck. So it's got a lot of domesticated illustrations on there. What can you give me on this Nine of Swords, please, Spirit, of how you see Cap? How you see Capricorn coming into the reading? King of Swords. Well, there's your energy. Doesn't mean it is you. Three of Swords. And, oh my God, I mean, seriously, Ace of Swords. Stressed out. You're thinking about what way to move forward. There's real upset here. And I don't feel you're saying anything about it. I'm hearing obstruction. Obstruction. What have you got with the obstruction, please, Spirit? What's the obstruction about? What have you got with this Three of Swords, the obstruction energy? The Death card. There we go. Scorpio. There's been a changing of a mind. Someone not feeling the same about something, or there's been a bereavement. I'm hearing they've set themselves a target or a plan or a time period of when they feel they'll be healed by, and they're not healed yet. I'm talking as if this party isn't yourself, so it may strongly be across what you're reading. So just put it as and where it fits. Maybe that you're in this Nine of Swords energy, because there's a King of Swords. Doesn't have to be you, even though it's a Cap Aquarius card. Who's being quite strict, I feel. Taking action, going about things with a very logical approach. Trying to play happy families, but not really feeling it. And I feel it's preventing you from moving forward because of this change that's going through. It's causing upset between the both of you, but then I'm seeing you tiptoeing around the both of you, as if this issue is still so fragile. You can't go anywhere near it yet. I've just heard strong Leo as well. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Hangman energy? Eight of Swords. I mean, really? Talk about resistance. Hangman energy, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. Really standing your ground. The stress here, because I feel there's something you felt strongly about in the past, some type of celebration. It's to do with bringing others together, and canapes I'm getting. And Spirit's drawing me really strongly towards the ring there that's on the lady's hand on that Ace of Swords. There's a changing of a mind or a celebration somebody can't go near because there's a family member that isn't going to be there, and it'll be too triggering for them. I mean, Spirit, again, they're taking me back to that Hangman energy. Real resistance here. I do feel it's to do with a family member or to do with a business, because we've got the Emperor card that's over there and it's blocking. There's a resistance there with the Eight of Swords. There's the Emperor card that's there, so that can be a business, a person. And then there's the Two of Cups energy, two people coming together. The Emperor's blocking it there. I feel it's a person, and then I'm hearing place or thing. It's not in reverse, but I think it's something that's consuming you or your party at the moment, and it's stopping whatever this. I'm getting association going through. Ace of Wands, what can you give me on this, please, Spirit? The recent past, High Priestess. There, we've got it. I feel that's over here as well. Four of Cups. There's that resistance, holding back energy. Don't want to know. Don't want to go there. Let's just swerve it at the moment. Ducking and diving. And then I'm hearing guest. And the next card, Six of Pentacles. Again, an offering out of, you could say, canapes, a buffet, some type of celebration, but it's Even though that Six of Pentacles, it's a Taurus energy, I'm getting the horns on there on that child that's the devil. I'm getting as well as a family member, maybe a younger sibling. I don't feel it's a child. I feel it's somebody you may be brother or sister with, and they're being shady. They've been shady with something to make it look like they're one way, or they're doing something the right way when they're not. What's that shady energy with the devil? The devil there. Yep, it can be read as your energy. Again, Spirit is crossing them around. Listen to the reading twice and apply it the other way. What have you got for me on this devil energy? What's this shady devil energy, please, Spirit? Two of Swords. Are not willing to talk about something whenever you come together. There's been upset within a family here. I feel it's to do with an occasion, or there's been upset at an occasion, and there's panic whenever you get back together with the family. Whatever this family issue is, I feel would have been sorted by a person who you have lost. And people are looking back at this person as if to say, if they were still around, none of this in the family would be happening. My nose is itching really, really strongly. There's a mega strong message coming through. There's a plane of happy families, but somebody's trying to make it look like they've invited somebody somewhere and they haven't. They've tried to swerve them, and when they've been called out on it, not too much longer later, they're trying to play the nice guy, the happy guy, but they're being shady. Really shady, and they're panicking every time they're in your company, or there's a celebration that's coming up, in case it slips out what they've done. But it's causing, I'm hearing havoc between you and your party. What's this World card, please, Spirit? What's going down between the both of you as of present? Five of Wands. There's the conflict. It's a knowing energy. It's I'm putting it to bed, and even though we don't agree, I feel confident this is what happens. The sly remarks here as well, it may be from yourself or your party to you, about how a family member conducts themselves. You might be saying lazy this, dirty this, clean your house this, something like that. Or you're recognising something now in this other person or other couple, but you're really highlighting on there, you're seeing them as flaws. And then I'm seeing someone getting new flooring fitted. You're really highlighting them on there, or highlighting their flaws, because even though you're saying you're putting this issue to rest, the emotions and the way you feel about it haven't been put to rest. So you're sniping in other ways. What can you give me on this World card? Five of Wands, please, Spirit. 10 of Cups in reverse, because it makes you both unhappy. You're not convinced that there's a party here or a couple that's acting genuinely. I'm hearing keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with appearances. They're living their family life out through social media, and that's why that World card is there. That can be about social media, the World Wide Web, and they're trying to make it look like they appear or they are in a certain way, but it's structured, it's clever, and again, it's causing conflict between you and your party. I feel someone's got really personal with you here, or you feel they have. It's an issue between you and your partner or your party, because they don't feel the same, or they're not speaking up about how they feel, really, in case they create even more upset in the situation that you're in. I feel you're putting your foot down and making it clear about what your expectations are of their family or members of your party's family, or you're trying to stop them being involved in a celebration. You've really changed your way here, and it's thrown them. It's really thrown the party. Look, Five of Cups. That's just come out. really thrown them. That as well is Scorpio energy. The strong emphasis here around this full moon in Scorpio, which is going to be with us within about the next, I'd say next 5 or 6 days. So the energy is starting to build now. It doesn't just happen on the full moon. The energy starts to build, peaks at the full moon, and then gradually filters down again. I feel there's going to be significant change here, and it's going to come out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Knight of Swords energy. That's how I feel it is. Apologies for the neighbour's dog. Two of Swords then. What's going on within your party's environment that apparently you're not aware of at the moment? This card wanted to come out. Knight of Wands energy. Three of Wands energy. And Four of Swords. I'm vibing this isn't your party's energy. This Two of Swords that's down at the bottom. There's an issue here that went down quite some time ago. As well, I'm hearing Libra, Scorpio. September, October last year. You know, for some of you, your party is blocking the situation because of what they've said. I feel they've made a decision for you, and your party doesn't want to own up to this decision that was made. That maybe you're not going to go, and you're wondering why you wasn't invited, but it's because your party's made the decision for you but hasn't told you. But you really have been bothered by not getting invited, or what you feel is not getting invited, but you have been. It's just gone via your partner, and your partner may have said, well, they don't want to go anyway. They're not going to want to go. What's made it awkward is now you're saying when your turn comes around, or when you go to another family do or occasion where all these friends and family come together, you're either not going to go or you're going to do the same to them. And your party doesn't know what to do about it, because they was really the one that triggered it, but they don't want to own up to that. If it's not them, they're protecting somebody. Maybe a parent. And that's why the Emperor energy is up at the top. What can you give me on this? Five of Wands. Again, please, Spirit. So if I remember correctly, we've got that twice. Five of Wands. What can you give me on this, please, Spirit, of how Scorpio's... Sorry, not Scorpio. There's that Scorpio energy again. Of how Cap's party feels towards them at present. Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, there's that opportunity when you get your chance, and Temperance. Well, I do feel it's to do with a celebration. Maybe you haven't been asked, and what's awkward now is a decision, or decisions are going to need to be made, and you're cutting them dead. You're saying, no, if they did that to me, they're not getting involved, because when we get our opportunity, this is how we're going to plan it, with that Temperance energy. That's why they're feeling awkward towards you at the moment, and I feel cutting you dead. Partially because the funds aren't there. I don't feel it's not the most ideal time, but there's a stress as well, because there's been I'm hearing a yearning for a long period of time for this opportunity, and now it's here. Somebody's ballsed it up, but I don't feel you fully know about it. What can you give me then, please, Spirit, with this Ten of Cups energy? The fears, anxieties and concerns for Cap's party at the moment. First card, Fool energy. Second card, Four of Pentacles. There's that holding back. And the third card, I figured that one wanted to come out. The Strength card. Okay, there's an idea here which can get out of control. I feel it is your party who's really resisting it, because now you're happy, and I feel you want to get underway with something, but they know whatever it is that they're keeping quiet is just going to go out of control further down the line. What's that card saying on it there? Greater value. Scrubbo. Soap pads. Greater value. There's a knowing here. Someone is feeling threatened, And for some of you, this may not be your party. This energy that's over here can be both of you, you and your party. And this energy over here is the person or people that are impacting or imposing on your relationship. And they're acting really happy towards you now, but I feel it's because of how immature they are. Because now your new beginnings here, there's something they're having to keep quiet, because I think it's going to be payback. There's going to be a comparison. So say it's a wedding, it's a family member who has tried to cut you out of the occasion, make it seem like you was given a place, but you wasn't. They're trying to make it look like it was a crossing communication or communication type of conflict. They now know, based off what you've said and how you feel towards what they've done, you're going to treat them the same. Or you'll do the complete opposite and invite them, and then this person is going to feel last because they didn't do it with you. You may be saying, I'd never do that to them, yet they've done it to me. But there's a reason they won't ask about this celebration or whatever this. Again, I'm hearing advancement. I was getting that through strongly. I think it was in Aquarius's reading. Whatever this progression is between you and your party, there's somebody that will not ask about it. And it's because there's going to be a comparison. My. Two of Cups. What have you got for me, please, Spirit? Capricorn's party, what action are they going to take towards Capricorn? The Magician. So they're going to reach out to you, I feel, about plans. 10 of Wands. They don't feel mithered anymore. And there's that Knight of Swords that I mentioned at the beginning. And they're just going to start putting things right out there. I don't feel this energy here is your party taking action towards you. For some of you it is. But what I'm getting is there's someone external to you. Maybe a mum, family member, close friend. I'm hearing niece. I feel when your party mentions this to the outsiders, they try and make it look like they've got everything under control, but they're actually trying to avoid all of the upset because they're anticipating, they're waiting. I'm hearing nunchuck. They're waiting for some comment to come at them, straight at them, very direct. They know there's a simmer in here and they don't quite know how to handle it. And I feel this is why they're quiet. So for some of you, the energy down here, that's going to be the family member that's outside impacting your relationship. There's upset here and they tried to make it look like they're mithered and have got a lot on, but the reason being is because they're setting a tone, trying to put you or your party in a position where nothing is said to them because they don't know how to handle what's going to get said, because they know you're just not going to take any upset, any mither from them anymore. What's going to unfold over the next 8 to 12 weeks? Queen of Cups, 9 of Swords again, so it's up there, and the Empress. There is a sneaky energy here, I'm not going to lie, but what I'm getting is this issue for some of you is just continuing. It's not getting anywhere, so you need to go with a different approach. You really need to think this through, and by going with a different approach and stepping outside of the box, you're actually taking lead and showing somebody else how to do it as well. Someone's been warned behind the scenes and I don't feel you know anything about it because you're not being told. It's being kept quiet. I feel you're going to start being offered more compassion, possibly from this Queen of Cups. If not, that Queen of Cups is you, because the situation has changed. It's shift forward. You're more in control of your emotions now whenever it comes to this event, this Empress energy. Maybe that you're involved with a Taurus or a Libra, generally Libra, doesn't have to be, but you're now putting out there your spread, what you're saying about how something's going to be, but it's really giving someone behind the scenes the jitters because they're going to be shown for exactly what they are. And that's why I'm seeing that for success on that Empress card there. And then I'm hearing garnishings, telling them exactly how it is. Also as well, having the opportunity to put your occasion across, and without even realising it, the universe, I feel, is strongly directing you, and it's really making you go for something here in the right way though, as if I'll show you, but you're working extra hard on your tasks, on your skills. So when you get your opportunity, there's no comparison that can be drawn, because yours is way better, I'm hearing, than what theirs will ever be. They just can't compete, and that's what they're threatened by. There's an intimidation vibe or something around not wanting you there, or the both of you there, because the limelight won't be on them. And then I'm hearing Aquarius, then I'm getting the Star card, and the Star card can be about being in the spotlight, taking ownership of the attention, wanting all the attention. And I feel whoever this couple is or this party is external to you, they simply don't like the attention not being on them. They're desperate. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to catching up with you mid-June.